Welcome to this edition of NewsMakers. We recently attended the 2012 Women of Vision Awards. County Board Chair Mary Hines proclaimed March as Women's History Month in Arlington, and we asked her about the Commission on the Status of Women who sponsors the event.
The Commission on the Status of Women is a group of volunteers who are interested in making sure that the voices of women are present in our community in lots of different ways. So every year in March, they use a process to choose some people who have done exceptional work. Sometimes a single exceptional project, sometimes years and years of work. And we have 4 pretty awesome winners tonight that we're going to be honoring.
Prior to the awards ceremony, Andy Cullens participated in a panel discussion on women's education and empowerment.
To me, the most important thing to teach our young girls is that they are sufficient to themselves, that they are who they are, and they should value that. And that will give them the basis to explore and learn almost anything else. If they know that they don't have limitations, if nobody ever says to them that girls aren't supposed to be good at math, then they will do better at managing their own finances. If nobody tells them that girls aren't supposed to be good at sports, then we'll have more sports stars. So that would be the one thing that I would want to give every young woman, every little girl who comes into the world, is a strong sense of her own worth and comfort in who she is.
Each of the awardees was asked to share an inspirational moment that guided them in their subsequent careers.
And basically the same lessons that I learned overseas are the same lessons that I still apply every day working for the county. Listen to people, build relationships, trust people, encourage them to share ideas, ask them to question the way things are done, take risks, and adopt new practices. And so using that kind of approach, which is really what I did in Paraguay, listening to women. Why did they live their lives the way they did? What new things did they want to do? How could we work together? Is the same thing that I do in the county.
And it really has been such a wonderful experience for me. And it's such an honor to be representing those people who are most vulnerable in our community. And I think that it was really an eye-opener for everyone who participated in the 100 Homes campaign. And particularly, Jay was actually on my team and went out at 3:30 and 4 in the morning, and Mary Hines. And it really is amazing because they are invisible. And so I feel honored to make them visible to everyone in our community.
As I look back, I think of how I really appreciate what Andy said about self-worth, because life takes that away from girls and from women. And I know this because I was raised by a woman, and I was never told that I couldn't do something because I was a girl until I got out into the world. And so when I worked at Discovery Communications and Work-Life Initiatives, I recognized that working women are facing unique challenges because we have still not let go of all of the family responsibilities and all the nurturing that we give to our communities and religious institutions and whatever. But now we have this whole wonderful world of work where we're having to compete, and sometimes we're not able to do that.
But I get sort of sources of inspiration from all over the place, and this one I got today, so I was going to read this to you, which I don't normally do, but I have a prop. Okay, seek new horizons. Once upon a time, we believed the world was flat, that beyond a certain point there would be nowhere to go. And though we all know now the world is round, we still fear falling off imaginary edges, too often thinking there's only so far we can stretch. The most dangerous limits are those in our own head. When you feel you're at your edge, look again, you can go further. Thank you. Namaste.
That's it for this edition of NewsMakers. Please join us again next time.